Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors football. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses. Plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts has been welcoming the world to the Yampa Valley for more than 30 years. Hi, this is Todd Siefkin, Executive General Manager for Steamboat Resorts. With a large array of properties situated around the mountain base, we can host you, your family, and friends for your next Steamboat vacation. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for your Locals Connection discount. That's 879-8000 or go online to steamboatresorts.com. Steamboat Resorts, the lodging leader.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Joey Boulette, and I'm a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 5, and I play a wide receiver and a cornerback. I've been playing football for 4 years, and I also like ski racing and dirt biking. I would like to go to college at Notre Dame if I could get a scholarship, and I would like to have a scholarship in football. I don't know where I would be in 10 years, maybe playing football at a college or in the pro series. Outside of school, I am involved in a few jobs, dirt biking, downhilling, and sometimes ski racing. My favorite subject in school is math because it's pretty easy and I like it. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights because it's really funny and just pretty easy to catch on to. Last summer, I went with my dad and we flyboarded a lot, which is like a jet ski with a hose, and you fly out of the water on it. It's pretty fun. My goals for this season are to score at least one touchdown in a game, JV or varsity. And I remember the most about being a sailor is living in Steamboat, a beautiful town like this. My name is Joey Burlett. I'm a sophomore, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcast. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Skip Yurdo from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan. I am king of the father-daughter ball. I am a professional power lifter, and even better, at piggyback rides. I am not just a man who suffered his third heart attack by age 42. I am Michael Wales, and I am still going strong.
In 2015, Michael was treated at UC Health for a near-fatal heart attack. Now he's back to lifting weights and lifting the bar for all of us. UC Health. Live extraordinary.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Ben Logan, and I'm a freshman. My number is 23. I play running back and defensive end. I've been playing for 4 years now. I also like baseball and basketball. I'd like to go to college at TCU because it has a good baseball program. I see myself playing in the MLB for any team, making money. Outside of school, I'm also involved with church, work, and family. My favorite subject in school is probably science. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights because Ricky Bobby. Last summer I played baseball all summer. My goals for this season are to get 9 tackles combined and truck at least 3 kids. My goals in life are to become successful and have a good career. The thing I will remember about being a sailor is just the enthusiasm with all the teammates. I'm Ben Bogan. I'm a freshman, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey, students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're going to love it.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdowns. Dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community.
Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth.
How do you do that?
In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale.
I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause.
Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
Hi, this is Terry.
And this is Phil.
Russell's Auto Salon.
At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors football. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Luke Wire, and I'm a freshman. My number is 59. I play linebacker in O-line. I've played football for 2 years. I also like wrestling and skiing. I'd like to go to college at OSU. If I play a sport in college, it'll most likely be football. In 10 years, I see myself probably out of college and either trying to start a family or already started one. Outside of school, I'm also involved in my own ranch where I work a lot. My favorite subject in school is math because it just comes easily to me and I like to learn a lot. My favorite movie is probably The Longest Yard because it shows no matter what your condition is, if you try hard enough, you can persevere and follow through with it. Last summer, I made a lot of friends and I was just trying to prep for the school year. My goals for this season are to become made and
or stop by his office at 94-1 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcast. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Ryan Hansen, and I'm a sophomore in high school. I'm number 52. I play defensive end and left tackle. I played football for 6 are for our team to go 500 and win half of our games. My goals for life are to be successful in whatever I end up doing. What I remember most about being a sailor is the camaraderie within our teams. I'm Ryan Hansen, sophomore, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware.
Play there, rolls to his left, and he is brought down for a loss by the Eagle Valley Devils, who are in pink right now. Pink tops, black pants with pink highlights. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and they are certainly honoring that. Inside handoff, that's Ban. No, that's Austin Ban. 15-yard, 16-yard carry out over the 50-yard line, and just like that, your Steamboat Sailors have a first down, running over the right side of the offensive line, following in behind John Slowey, and a big run there for the senior Austin Ban. 1st and 10 Sailors at the 50-yard line. 2 men in the backfield. That's Finn Russell getting the carry over the left side. Cuts, picks up 8 yards. And that is going to bring up a second down and short. 2.5, maybe 3 yards for the first. Ball marked down at the 43-yard line here of Steamboat. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at Steamboat Radio. And there's a pass complete down the right sideline to Lowen Epstein. He is put out of bounds inside the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Sailors are in the red zone down to the 8-yard line, first and goal to goal. We are just underway here at Gardner Field. 10:16 left in this first quarter. And an inside handoff there to Finn Russell. Now, Drew Bowers, the senior quarterback here on senior night, we weren't sure if he was going to get much action. Coach Sean Baumgardner promised that he would definitely get to play and start, but he's got a high ankle sprain. He seems to be doing okay. He's got a bit of a limp, but handing the ball off inside to Ban. Ban falls forward, and he's going to be down to about the 2-3 yard line right now. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal for your Steamboat Sailors. Let's see where they mark it. He is down to the 2. Bowers, the quarterback. He's got Epstein to the right. Raper to the left. Another inside handoff there, but that one is red. And looked like Finn Russell could not get in. So that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And it looks like they may have picked up a half a yard on that one. So about 1.5 yards to go. Sailors looking to the sideline. Thielen wide to the left. And a pitch to Russell. And Russell over the left side of the line takes it in. Finn McMissile scores another touchdown for your Steamboat Sailors. And just like that, a nice drive for Steamboat. Drew Bowers, the senior quarterback, engineering a nice drive there. And now the Sailors are lining up for the extra point. Bowers is the holder. The senior Johnny Q. Kaminsky, the long snapper. Finn Russell, the kicker. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick, and it is good. And just like that, the Steamboat Sailors drive down and make it a 7-0 game. Steamboat Sailors football brought to you by our friends at Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank, locally owned and operated with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Member FDIC. Also a big shout out to Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber. Employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. Really? So I'm going to have a bit of a challenge here with the roster from the Devils, as they've got both varsity and JV numbers. It does go in sequence here, but we'll figure it out. So the Sailors are going to kick off here with 8:50 left in this first quarter. 7-0 to score. Opening drive, the Sailors march it down from their own 35-yard line after a nice kickoff return by Johnny Q. Kaminsky. A 45-yard passing catch from Drew Bowers to Lowen Epstein, and then the Sailors were able to run it in over the left side of the line. Squib kick here. This one's going to be fielded at the 35. Picked up there by number 25. That's Gallegos. Gallegos is hit hard at the 36-yard line. He ran east to west, but Gallegos is hauled down. A nice play. Couldn't tell who got the hit. This is going to be the opening drive for the Eagle Valley Devils, also coming in with a 2-6 record here on the season. Both teams looking for their third win. 1st and 10. Spreading it out are the Devils with 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. High snap there. Inside handoff. Sailors read that one. They've got 2 men in the backfield and a tackle for the loss. The quarterback,
the right side,
number 10, Jesse Mosier.
Actually be a loss on the play.
Handoff went to number 24, Keelan Collette. Collette dropped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage. And that'll bring up a second down. About 15 to go for the first. Clock ticking with 8:25, although they've...
Dead ball foul, personal foul.
Dead ball foul
Eagle Valley.
Against Eagle Valley.
Personal foul against the Sailors.
So those two are offsetting.
Those are offsetting penalties.
So a couple of dead ball fouls there. So
down and 14.
2nd and 14 to go is the official mark. We are here at Gardner Field. Still lots of football left. We've got 2 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. The quarterback, Jesse Mosier, from the gun with 2 running backs to his left and right. 3-step drop after the pass. Complete over the right side. And pick up of about 10 yards on the play. That one's complete to number 42. Adam Vasquez. 10-yard pickup on the play over the left side of the line. So they're running an interesting offense here. They spread things out. They've got 2 running backs in the backfield with the quarterback flanking him on the left and right. He is from the gun. He now has 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. And an inside handoff there. Sailors read that. And number 32 hauled down. Cossett for a loss. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's going to bring up a 4th down and 4. Clock still rolling here with 7:24 left in this first quarter. Question is, will they punt? Mosier has completed 1 pass. And the punter coming in, so the Sailors are going to send a man deep. Looks like Lowen Epstein's going to return the kick.
Reyes is back to punt for the Devils. Epstein is deep for the Sailors.
Reyes, a punter here. Here comes the snap. The punt, it's a big high punt. It's going to be dropped down, and Lowen lets it go by him. And I don't know if that was a wise move, as it's going to take a Eagle Valley bounce, and it's going to drop down at the 5-yard line. So the Sailors have got a lot of real estate they got to cover to get it in the end zone, as they've got a 1st and 10 from their own 5 backed up to their own goalposts. Sailors moving left to right on your radio dial. Sailors football. Also brought to you by our friends at the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends in Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat Springs at 7th and Lincoln. Receiver to the right and left. Bowers in at quarterback. And inside handoff. And some positive yards, but not much for Austin Band.
To the 9-yard line to pick up a 3 on the play.
Epstein wide to the right. Thielen, the lone receiver, off to the left. Not seeing Tanner Raper on the field. There was some talk about him starting at quarterback. He's injured. I guess he got injured in practice late. And a handoff over the left side. Finn Russell takes the ball about 7 yards. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't know that he will get it, as he was pushed back afterwards. Let's see where they spot this one. And
spot is just short of 17. That should be good for a first.
So that is good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He was close, so that'll be a 1st and 10. Ball marked down at their own 17-yard line. Sailors moving left to right. Bowers the quarterback, and he's a little dinged up. So I'm not sure what they're going to do if he gets hurt. Receivers to the right and left. Sailors with a 7-0 lead. 3-step drop. Throwing it over the right side. He's got Epstein. Epstein, another catch. A beautiful grab over the shoulder. And he's down at the 49-yard line. Sailors on the move. So the junior wide receiver right there has got about 80 yards on the evening on 2 catches. A nice fade pattern there. And a beautiful pass and a beautiful catch. We got Thielen wide to the left, Epstein to the right. Handoff inside to Finn Russell. Russell spins, hits the B button, and falls forward for 5 yards. He'll be down at the 45-yard line of Eagle Valley. 2nd down, about 6, maybe 5.5 for the 1st. Another inside handoff. Sailors have the 1st down just like that. Austin Band picks up about 10 yards on the play, and he's going to be down to the 36-yard line of Eagle Valley. Sailors up 7-0 and on the move. Thielen to the left. Inside handoff. And that one is taken by the senior Austin Band, and he picks up positive yards. So Thielen, the lone receiver, to the right. Epstein's to the right. Thielen to the left. 2 men in the backfield. Bowers under center. 2nd down, about 8 to go. Inside handoff, and just like that, we get 8+. About 10 yards on the carry for Finn McMissile Russell.
Good for another 1st down for the Sailors.
4:43 and counting. Sailors on the move. They don't huddle. They look to the sideline to Coach Tim Schott, the offensive coordinator, for the plays. Epstein and Thielen to the right and left, respectively. Ban and Russell in the backfield. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. Handoff to Russell. Russell pops out to his left. He's still on his feet, making his way off to the left, and he picks up 9, maybe 10 yards. He's going to be real close to a 1st down, as he's just outside the 10-yard line at about the 13. 2nd down, about 1 to go. Doesn't quite get it. Sailors lining right back up. It's not necessarily a hurry-up offense, just one of these college spreads where they just look to the sidelines. Bowers, another handoff here, over the right side. First down, Sailors, over the 10. Austin Band, touchdown, Sailors. And just like that, it's a 13-0 game with 3:45 left in this first quarter. A very nice drive. A nice mix of runs and passes, and the Sailors not afraid to go deep as they've had 2 40-plus yard completions. Here comes the extra point. Bowers, the holder. Johnny Q. Kaminsky, the long snapper. There's the snap, the hold, and the kick by Finn Russell. And it's good. And bada bing, bada boom. 14-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, be sure to check out the concession stand.
So the Sailors got their first touchdown by a 1-yard run by Finn Russell, and Austin Band just took that one 8 yards in for the touchdown over the right side of the line. Steamboat Sailors on top 14-0. Big shout out to Travis and the gang over at Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and McDonald's on Highway 40. Mountain View Car Wash. Sun's out, guns out, Steamboat's only full-service car wash. Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon, bringing you the collision of the game. Give them a call at 879-1515. Russell's Auto, they come highly recommended. Steamboat Sailors senior night here at Gardner Field, the new Gardner Stadium, which looks absolutely awesome. And I'll tell you what, loving the press box. Big shout out to Diego Effinger. He's on the IR right now, but man, he runs a mean camera. 3:45 left in this first quarter. Sailors up 14-0. Here's the kick. And it's going to squib down to about the 15. Picked up there over the left side by Johnson. Takes it straight up the gut. Out over the 30-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagle Valley Devils. Keenan Collette, on the return. Positive yards for Collette. And that is going to be a 1st and 10 ball. It's going to be marked down at the 33-yard line of Eagle Valley. Eagle Valley in their pink shirts, black pants with black numbers. Mosier, the quarterback, quick pass over the left side. That one's complete, and that's going to be a first down out over the 50-yard line down the left sideline to number 12, Matt Lee.
It's about 21 yards on the play.
20-yard pass and catch, and just like that, the Eagle Valley Devils have 1st and 10 in Steamboat territory. Ball marked down at the 46-yard line. Chains move.
1st and 10. Devils the ball.
Clock is stopped with 3:30. 2 receivers off to the right, 2 to the left. Mosier, the quarterback. From the gun, he's got 1 man in the backfield, man in motion right to left. Inside handoff, jet sweep over the right side. Sailors do read that one.
That takes the inside handoff around the right side.
Pickup of about 2 yards on the carry. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 just over the 45-yard line down to about the 44 of Steamboat. Sailors on top 14-0. One receiver off to the right, 1 to the left. 2 men in the backfield. From the gun is Mosier. Mosier back to pass, quick. Pass and catch over the left side again. Complete down to the 20, and out of bounds goes number 5, Nick Lauder.
20-yard line.
That was Matt Lee, number 12 on the catch. Mosier whizzed the pass, and right now best field position of the evening for the Eagle Valley Devils, who are down 14-0 right now. They are marked down at the Sailors' 20-yard line, knocking on the door. 2 men in the backfield with Mosier, the quarterback. 3 receivers off to the right. Inside handoff over the left side of the line. Sailors do read that one. And a nice play. Johnny Q. Kaminsky in on the tackle, getting a little help there.
Gain of 2 yards on the play. Be 2nd and 8. Ball to Sailor 18.
Down to the Sailor 18. 2nd down, 8 to go. 1 receiver off to the right, 1 to the left. Matt is the receiver to the left, and that's going to be a quarterback keep. Mosier over the right side, down to the 10, looking for the pylon. Touchdown, Eagle Valley. So an 18-yard scamper by the quarterback as he took it, and he didn't even act like he was going to pass. Ran it over the right side, and just like that, it's an 8-point game as the Eagle Valley Devils are going to line up here for the extra point. The kicker is number 66. Scalp. Garcia gets it in, and that one is good. 14-7 the score. Sailors on top. They will get the ball back. I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more. West Steamboat on Highway 40. Go see Bridget and the gang at Steamboat Ace Hardware. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Dodgers on top of the Red Sox, 1-0 right now. Bottom of the 4th inning. Dodgers up. Senators on top of the Avalanche in the first period, 1-0. Here comes the kick. Big booming kick. Is going to yard line. Sailors moving left to right on the radio dial. Big shout out to UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. Epstein wide to the right, Thielen to the left. Inside handoff. That looks like Finn Russell, and he is pushed back after falling forward for a couple of yards. 3 yards on the carry for Russell. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball over the 20-yard line, down to the 23. 2 men in the backfield, receivers to the right and left. Epstein to the right, Thielen to the left. Ban and Russell in the backfield. Bowers, the quarterback. Sailors on top, 14-7. Back to pass, 3-step drop, throws it over the right side. That one, oh! And if Epstein was able to pull that one in, and it was in his hands, he looking back to Bowers and saying, "That's on me, bud. I should have caught it." That was a quick little slant pattern up the middle. He catches that one. He's gone for 6. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7 to go. Ball at the 23-yard line. The Sailors 23. Sailors moving left to right on the radio dial. Inside handoff. And Ban takes that one about 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Question is, will they punt? Fourth and about 5. Ball marked down at the 25-yard line. Looks like the Sailors are going to go for it. Remember, Max Fullerton is not here.
Timeout.
So the Sailors are going to call a timeout here to discuss. While they do, we'll take this opportunity to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today and let your investments gain big yardage. 879-1851, Edward Jones downtown for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Also like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call. 970-879-8000. Make sure you ask for the Locals Connection discount. Also like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Easy to find on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and services without leaving the valley. Shop local and sleep great. I've got myself a Serta Posturepedic mattress that I got several years ago. Still a comfy sleep. Harris, May, Charlie, and the gang at Mountain Mattress and Furniture. 4th and 5. Let's see what the Sailors are going to do. Maxim Fullerton, remember, not playing today. Tanner Raper has been held out. Looks like he got an injury. So it does appear that the Sailors are going to go for it. 4th and 5 from their own 25-yard line. Oh, and we got movement there, and it looks like the Eagle Valley Devils jumped, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty, and that's going to bring it in real close to the first down. Let's see if they get it, and I believe they do. So just like that, your Steamboat Sailors have a first down on the hard count by Bowers. So a big break for Steamboat. 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Thielen to the left, Epstein to the right. 2 men in the backfield, handoff over the right side. And that one is Russell over the left side, picking up positive yards. So 2nd down, about 5, maybe 6 yards to go for the first. Russell picking up 4.5 yards on the carry. Pitch over the right side. That one's to Ban. Ban cuts it up. Oh, he lost the ball. There is a flag on the play.
Left side, the right side, fumble on the play.
Fumble. Ban loses the ball. Eagle Valley recovers. They, of course, are indicating that it's their ball, but there is some dirty laundry on the field. Let's see what the referees call here. So it's going to be a hold against Steamboat. That certainly will be declined. And it does, unless the ball went out of bounds, and maybe that is the call, because there's no indication that this is Eagle Valley ball. And it does appear that the ball is going to be marched backwards on the penalty. Holding is a 10-yard penalty, so that's going to move the ball back to the 25-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 15. Sailors do retain possession of the ball. 2nd down, about 16 to go for the first. Receivers to the right and left, 2 men in the backfield. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. Ball at the 25-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving left to right. 3-step drop, throw over the right side, and that's just a little too long. As it was intended for Lowen Epstein, but he had no chance on that one. So that'll bring up a 3rd and long.
There is a penalty marker on.
Looks like there is a penalty flag, though, down on the field. Let's see who the call is against. Looks like it's going to go against Steamboat here. And the call is an ineligible receiver downfield. Remember, in that game against Middle Park, that cost them a touchdown. So 19 seconds left in this first quarter. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. So they declined the penalty, which brings up a 3rd and 15. probably a smart move there, as it would have been a repeat of second down. Ball at the 25-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving left to right. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. They're on the right hash mark. Back to pass Bowers. 5-step drop. He's got a man. Caught! Epstein, that slant pattern. There we go. He's going to take this one to the house. Lowen Epstein with a 75-yard pass and catch. And just like that, he's got over 150 yards on the night. Wow. Went back to that slant pattern, which I talked about earlier. And he made sure he caught that one, took it right down the gut. And just like that, the Steamboat Sailors make it a 20-7 game with 9 seconds left in this first quarter. Whew. This is going to be a shootout here. Second quarter? And there it is. Oh, you're right. So we've only got like 9 seconds left in the half. Excuse me. Time flies when you're having fun. One of the fastest halves I've seen. But you are correct. Thank you, Diego, keeping me on track. But he is absolutely right. With all these run plays from both teams, clock has not stopped a whole lot. And I was just having so much fun. Sailors football brought to you in part by Yampa Valley Bank. The Yampa Valley's locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig, member FDIC. Also like to thank our friends at Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. Easy to find on the other side of the tracks from Walgreens. So the Sailors are going to kick off here. Finn Russell doing the kicking duties with Maxim Fullerton not available to play. I don't know if he's on a college trip or where he is, but this was one of those planned absences. Again, 9 seconds left, set to return. Matt Lee, and that's a squib kick up the middle. And the Sailors need to tackle him as we got pink shirts and black shirts all over the place. And we've got 3 seconds left here in the half. Ball is going to be down at the 45-yard line, so good field position here for the Eagle Valley Devils. 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line, moving right to left. So let's see if the quarterback, Jesse Mosier, can air one out here as he's going from the gun. His favorite receiver has been number 12, Matt Lee. And he is lined up wide to the left, and we've got movement, and that one's going to go against the Sailors. So offsides on the play, 5-yard penalty here. We'll move the ball to the 50. Oh, no, they're marking it against Eagle Valley. So it's an illegal procedure against Eagle Valley. That's going to move it back inside the 40. So a 1st down and 15 here for the Eagle Valley Devils. 3 seconds left in the half. Sailors on top, 21-7. Thanks to the corner slice. Here comes the snap, inside handoff. And, positive yards. And you better push him out of bounds. And the Sailors get back, as that was a 20-yard carry. But that's going to do it. After one half of play on senior night, your Steamboat Sailors on top, 21-7. See, all right. See, I wasn't wrong.
Eagle Valley 7.
Go ask him if we're in the first quarter or in the second. So it does appear that was actually, I was correct to begin with, but they had it marked up. So we'll take a quick break here. First quarter. So we'll take a quick break here. First quarter.
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains.
We are back live at Gardner Field after one quarter of play. It's 21-7. Got a little confused because the scoreboard had the second quarter up there, and I was like, it didn't make any sense to me, but I'm Ron Burgundy here. We are good to go. So 21-7, the score, 11:45 left in this second quarter. So second down, 5 to go. Eagle Valley Devils marching left to right now on your radio dial. Just underway here, second quarter action. Receivers, two receivers to the right, one to the left. Motion to the quarterback from the gun. Two men in the backfield, high snap, throws it over the right side. And that one incomplete, pass intended there for Nick Lauder. And that'll bring up a third down and 6 to go. Ball marked down at the 29-yard line. Third down, 5 to go. Maybe 6. I'd say 6. Maybe 5.5. Really depends on the spot here. Sailors on top, 21-7. 11:21 left in this second quarter. Eagle Valley. Receivers to the left and right, two receivers to the right, one man in the backfield, Mosher back to pass. Looking over the left side, he's got a man, he is open. That is caught, touchdown, Eagle Valley. Number 12, Matt Lee. So Lee is definitely a guy we've got to keep an eye on. Remember, Tanner Raper dinged up here. I'm not sure. He must have got hurt in Friday's practice. I spoke to Coach doing the pregame, and he is not dressed. I see him on the sideline right now with a hoodie on and a shirt, which is a bummer. He is a beast, and we could use him. Here comes the snap and hold, and that's blocked. The kick is blocked by number 77, Tyden Baker. So the senior with a huge play. So that makes it 21-13, and you know, man, those come back to haunt you. World Series right now. On top of the Red Sox, 1-0. Red Sox lead the series 2-0. One out, one man on first. Senators take a 2-0 lead over the Colorado Avalanche. Avalanche coming into the game with a 6-2-2 record. They've been red hot. They are at home, and this is not exactly what the doctor ordered, but it's still early. Colorado State plays Wyoming a little bit later tonight. And we will have CU football here on KTYV tomorrow. More on that later. Lowe and Epstein, Johnny Q. Kaminsky back deep for your Sailors. Reyes kicking off for the Eagle Valley Devils. 11:14 left in this second quarter. Sailors on top, 21-13. This one's going to go all the way back to the end zone, and it will be a touchback as Epstein once again is pushed back into the end zone. It is senior night here at Gardner Field. Beautiful night for football. A little brisk, but certainly nice. Currently 53 degrees here at Gardner Field. Bowers under center. Two men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Pitch to Ban. Ban over the left side. No, that's Russell. Russell cut down picking up, maybe getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he actually got cut down for a loss. Second down, 11 to go. As Russell was running over the left side, ball on the left hash mark. Epstein, a lone receiver to the right, Thielen to the left. Two men in the backfield, Bowers from the gun. Inside handoff. Nope, Bowers with the quarterback keep, and they're indicating that he dropped that ball. Bowers up slowly, and sure enough, it's going to be Eagle Valley ball with great field position at the 20. Tough. With 10:32 left in this first half, Sailors on top 21-13. The defense is going to need a turnover. Turnovers have been what have plagued this team all season long. The numbers are not in the Sailors' favor. Positive yards there for number 42, Adam Vasquez. And Vasquez is going to pick up 4 yards on the play. And he's going to get down to about the 15-yard line. Now there's a penalty flag on the play. It looks like it's in the area of holding. Let's see if this one comes back. Dead ball personal foul against the Eagle Valley Devils, so this one is going to come back. Those are usually 15-yard penalties. That's their second dead ball foul of the evening. So the ball is going to march backwards, and Sailors certainly appreciate that. Referees lost track of where they were on the field. And if I had a vertically striped shirt, I would be doing the same thing. So it's going to bring up a second down and about 15 to go for the first. Ball is maybe 20 to go for the first as the ball is at the 30. 19 yards. Third down, 19 to go for the first. Devils breaking the huddle. 2 receivers off to the left, 2 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. Mosher, the quarterback from the gun. He's got a man in motion going left to right. Fakes the jet sweep. Quarterback keep. Sailors read this one into grasp and down. And a big sack there by number 71 for your Steamboat Sailors, John Slowey. So that's going to bring up a 4th and a country mile. So a great defensive stand here for your Steamboat Sailors as the ball is marked down to the 37-yard line. The line of scrimmage is at the 21. So Eagle Valley is calling a timeout here to regroup. We're going to take this opportunity to thank our friends at Yampa Valley Bank, the Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. They are lending. Yampa Valley Bank, member FDIC. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber. The Corner Slice downtown at 7th and Lincoln in the Old Town Square. Just above the Barley, where we are on Wednesday for Harvey's Huddle. The Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, friends, and great pizza. Brooklyn-style pizza in the Old Town Square. Also like to thank Travis and the gang for Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition. Easy to find between town and the mountain. 4th down and about 27 to go for the first. Punting situation. Sailors don't have anyone deep. And it's a high kick, and they're going to let that one drop down, and it is going to, it gets into the end zone. Or did they get it at the 1? Are they giving him it at the 1? He looked like he went in. They're going to give it to him at the 1. My head may explode if I was the coach, because it looked to me like he went into the end zone. But, wow, a big play for the Eagle Valley Devils. Doesn't matter what I say or think. The local fans certainly not happy about that, as it is 1st and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors. Ball is at the half-yard line. Sailors backed up with 3 receivers to the left. Inside handoff, and a nice job there by Austin Band to pick up 4 yards. Gets out over the 5-yard line. He picks up 5 on the play, so an awesome run by the senior running back on senior night. Sailors on top, 21-13. Second down, about 4.5, maybe 5 to go for the first. 3 receivers off to the left, 1 to the right. 1 man in the backfield. And inside handoff once again. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down as Band carries it over the right side of the line. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and a short 3. Maybe 2.5. While just on the wrong side of the 10. 2 men in the backfield. 1 receiver to the right, 1 to the left. And another inside handoff there. No quarterback keep. Stumbling. Picks up a bunch of yards out over the 35-yard line. So Bowers with the hurt ankle, and the quarterback keep. A huge first down for your Steamboat Sailors as they get out from under the shadows of their own goalposts. So it'll be a 1st and 10 to the 34-yard line of Steamboat. Clock ticking here, 7 minutes left in the first half. Sailors on top, 21-13. Bowers under center, receivers to the right and left. Hand off to Band. Band gets over the line of scrimmage, picks up maybe a yard, maybe 2. See where they spot this. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down, about 9. 6:30 and counting here. Thielen, the lone receiver, off to the left. Epstein to the right. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. He's got the call from the sideline. And a pitch over the left side. And Finn Russell hesitates, and he is knocked down for a loss. So that's going to be back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 10 to go. For 2 yards, so it's actually 3rd down and 11. Thielen to the left. The ball's on the left hash mark. Sailors moving right to left on the radio dial. All black and red if you're watching this game at SteamboatRadio.com. Epstein, the lone receiver to the right. Russell and Ban in the backfield. 3-step drop. Throwing that. Slant pattern, Epstein. He's having a huge game. Another touchdown for Lowen Epstein, and just like that, bada bing, bada boom. 65-yard pass and catch. Wow. He's got over 200 yards receiving in this ball game. So with 5:20 left in the first, Steamboat Sailors make it a 27-13 game, lining up for the extra point. Finn Russell, the kicker. Bowers, the holder. Johnny Q. Kaminsky with a long snap. The hole. Oh, that one's blocked. The big equalizer there. So no good. 27-13 the score.
Score now, Steamboat Springs 27, Eagle Valley 13.
But Epstein with his second touchdown catch of the evening. Could have been his third. But a huge play as Drew Bowers has been playing hurt, high ankle sprain. Those hurt. I guarantee he's got a couple of rolls of tape on that ankle. 5:20 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-13. Steamboat knows, though, no lead big enough. You've got to take it from the starting line to the finish. Last week, they ran out to a quick 14-0 lead. And then the Summit County Tigers made some adjustments and ended up winning that one, 35-28. So a tough loss for the Sailors last week. Steamboat, though, looking for a big win this week on senior night. Last home game of the season. Next Friday night is the final game of the season on the road against the Glenwood Demons. Demons, Devils, and Bulldogs, with a Husky thrown in there as well. 5:20 left in this first half. Finn Russell kicking it off. Sailors moving right to left. Little squibber over the left side. And that one's going to scoot out of bounds at the 45-yard line. So that'll be a procedure penalty. (27-13) the score. 5:20 left of this first half. Steamboat on top. We are at Gardner Field here. Still lots of football left. I'd like to thank Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident, bringing you the collision of the game. Go see Phil Terry and the gang at Russell's Auto Salon. Give them a call at 879-1515. Russell's Auto Salon. They come highly recommended. So a 5-yard penalty there as the ball went out of bounds. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Eagle Valley from the 50. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. 1 man in the backfield. Mosher, the quarterback. He is from the gun. Fakes the handoff inside, throws it down the pipe, and just like that, number 12 to the house. No, excuse me, that's 32. Complete to Sebastian. Excuse me, Zach Cosette. And that makes it 27-19. It's just going to be a high-scoring affair. So Eagle Valley ran that similar slant right down the seam. Quick pass and catch. 50-yard pass play.
5 minutes and 12 seconds
left in the first half. 27-20 the score. Sailors will have the ball. Hopefully after the kick. I'd like to thank our friends at Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering you knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. UC Health and Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to the patients throughout the Rocky Mountain. You are tuned to KTYV Steamboat Springs. KTYV Sports on FM at 1057. Join us for Harvey's Huddle. On Mondays, we hit the road and we are at the Press, downtown Steamboat at 1009 Lincoln Avenue. And on Wednesdays, we are down at the Barley. Barley, easy to find, just below the corner slice, the corner of 7th and Lincoln in downtown Steamboat Springs. Epstein And Thielen, Johnny Q, Kaminsky back deep for your Steamboat Sailors. And onside kick here. Do the Sailors get it, though? I don't even know if it went 10 yards. Nice job by your Steamboat Sailors. Is that Nathaniel Cordova who made that one? Number 89, he's not on mine. I do not have him on the roster. So the Sailors have great field position. First and 10, ball at the 50. Got another. First and 10 for your Steamboat Sailors at the 50. Eagle Valley Devils taking a timeout here. Sailors on top, 27-20, 5:11 left in this first half. I'd like to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, helping your investments gain big yardage. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Also like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call for the Locals Connection discount at 970-879-8000. Also like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Mattresses, beds, furniture, and more. Easy to find on Loggers Lane. Home for Tempur-Pedic, Serta, and more. Sailors have the ball. First and 10, handoff to Russell. Russell over the left side, still on his feet. Stumbling still. A punishing 2 yards. Hard to bring down. The sophomore did not want to go down, but he did pick up positive yards there. So that'll be a second down. Second down, 9 to go for the Sailors. Ball just on the Eagle Valley side of the field, 49-yard line. Epstein, lone receiver to the right, Thielen to the left. Inside handoff. There goes Dan. First down. Oh, loses the ball. Ball down. Who's got it? Oh, my. Looks like Eagle Valley may have recovered down at the 25-yard line. Oh, another turnover for your Steamboat Sailors. Taking the wind out of the sails once again. Oh, that one hurts. After Austin Band picked up 25 yards. A huge carry, but a good tackle of play. It looked like the ball was punched out by the Eagle Valley defender. So it'll be first and 10 for the Devils with 4:26 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-20. Ouch. Mosher, the quarterback, inside handoff over the left side of the line. Positive yards. Pickup of about 6-7 yards on the carry. 32 on the carry. Zach Cosette. He's had a nice game for the Devils. Second down, 2 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 32.5 yard line, 33.5. Got to get over the 35 for the first. Receivers to the right and left. 2 men in the backfield from the gun is Mosher. Mosher, another inside handoff, delay, and positive yards, but there is a flag. Early indications look like it may be a holding call against Eagle Valley, but let's see. (27-20) the score, 3:28. And counting. Temperature dropping here, 48 degrees. So that is a holding call against the Devils. That'll bring up a second down and 9. Ball at about the 26-yard. Eagle Valley moving left to right on your radio dial in pink and black. Fakes the handoff, play action, throws it down the middle, complete. 17-yard pass and catch. First down. Thielen in on the tackle. 22 22-yard pass and catch. Nick Lauder with the reception. First down, Eagle Valley. Ball at the 43 of Eagle Valley. And inside handoff over the left side. Cosette cuts it back to the right. Zigzags his way to about a 4-yard gain. Second down, about 4.5, maybe 5 to go. Ball down to the 47-yard line. Going to get a timeout from the Eagle Valley Devils with 2:32 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-20. You're tuned to KTYV Sports on FM, 98.9. World Series, Game 3, Red Sox leading 2-0 in the series, but the Dodgers are on top, bottom of the 6th, 1-0. Senators have a 2-0 lead over the Avalanche. Matt Duchene back in town playing for the Ottawa Senators. Wyoming and CSU starting at 8 o'clock, so they're just about to get underway. It is senior night tonight here at Gardner Field. We had festivities earlier. Congratulations to all the Steamboat Springs High School seniors. Final home game of the season here at Gardner Field. Second down, about 5.5 to go for the first. Motion to the quarterback. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. High snap. Fakes the handoff. Play action complete. First down. Nice move there as he gets down. Picks up about 15. Vasquez makes the catch, and he gets into Steamboat territory down over the 40-yard line, down to about the 39.5. So 1st and 10 for the Devils. Pass over the right side, and he did a nice, it's about a 7-yard pass, but made a nice move to pick up extra yards there. Another pass, that one's complete. Ball down, Sailors catch a break. So a huge turnover there as it was caught. The pass was complete to Matt Lee, and then he dropped the ball. So the Sailors get one back. And just like that, it's Sailors' ball. 1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line with 2:05 left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-5.
Sailors the ball at their own 38.
Bowers under center, one man, looks like Dan in the backfield, inside handoff. And positive yards for Austin Band, but only a yard or 2 on the play.
Andrews ball on the left side. Short game.
And picks up maybe a couple of inches. Looks like it's 2nd and 10 right now. Ball 38. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right, 1 man in the backfield. Looks like Band's back there again. Bowers under center. Sailors set, 3-step, 5-step drop now. Throws it down the right side. Saying he dropped it. So that'll stop the clock with 1:22 left in this first half. It's about a 35-yard pass. Looked like he brought it in, but hard to tell from this angle. So that'll bring up a 3rd and 10, 1:22. Clock stopped with the incomplete pass. Ball at the 38-yard line of Steamboat. Pitch over to the left side. Band trying to get the edge. He does. Turns it up and gets out of bounds. It's going to be close to the first down. And the clock is still running. A little bit short of the first down, 4th and 2. Sailors are going to call it a quick timeout here. Took a little while to do it. 59 seconds left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-20. It's fourth down, about 2. Ball marked down at the 46-yard line. Sailors moving right to left. It's on their own 46. I'd like to thank Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. I'd also like to thank Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice, and the homeowner's friend. Fourth and 2, Sailors have got Epstein spread wide to the right. In the slot to the right is Johnny Q. Kaminsky. Russell and Thielen off to the left. Thielen wide. One man in the backfield, that's Band. Bowers, a quarterback under center. Bowers back to pass, 3-step drop, looks to Epstein. Caught for the first down. And with the chains moving, that's going to stop the clock with 53 seconds left. Sailors just over the 50-yard line down to the 47 of Eagle Valley. Receivers to the right and left, chain set, and the clock is moving. Back to pass. Bowers, he's got that one complete, and Russell tries to cut it back up the field. Probably should have just taken that one out of bounds. Slipped on the turf. Steamboat's going to call a quick timeout.
Timeout, Steamboat Springs.
And Coach Sean Baumgartner wants a few more seconds left on the clock. I'd like to thank Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend, located on the other side of the tracks from Walgreens. End of the 6th inning, World Series. Dodgers on top, 1-0. Game is at Chavez Ravine in Los Angeles. Red Sox lead the series 2-0, but we've got 3 games in L.A. Opportunity for the Dodgers to get back in it. Epstein, the lone receiver, off to the right. We have trips in tight to the left, ball on the left hash mark. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. He's got Austin Band behind him, I formation. Ball marked down at the 43-yard line. Sailors need about 4 to get the first. Back to pass, 3-step drop, looking for Epstein again. He's had a big night, just overthrew him, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down, as that one is incomplete, overthrown. But really, Bowers had to throw it where the cornerback wasn't. Sailors lining it back up, 3rd down, about 4 to go. Thielen off to the left, trips to the right. Wide man is Epstein. Looks like Russell and Johnny Q. Kaminsky in the slot. Band the lone running back. And an inside handoff there. And that was a big first down, and Sailors need to get up to the line quickly. They get the ball to the referees. The chains have got to move. Chain gang a little slow here on the uptake. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Sailors getting the call. 20 seconds left. And the Sailors are going to clock it. I don't know why. Should have just run that play. 4 seconds roll off the clock. Back to pass, 3-step drop, settles, scamper. I don't think so. Sailors need to line it up and line it up quick. 4, 3, clocked it there. 2 seconds. So that's going to bring up a 4th and 8 with 2 seconds left in this first half. Sailors on top, 27-0. They've got time for one more play. three receivers again. No, now we're going to split them out. As Russell moves over to the left side of the line to join Jimmy Thielen. Thielen and Russell to the left, Q and Epstein to the right. Van in the backfield, Bowers under center, back to pass, three-step drop, throws it down the 27-20. We've got more football, although there is a little delay here. I don't know what the call is. I don't know if there's a flag on the play or not. And if it is against the defense, legal procedure against the Sailors, that one is going to be declined. And so after one half of play, Steamboat 27, Eagle Valley 20. We'll be back with a recap of the first half and second half action right here on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, The Allerton Agency with Allstate, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett for the downtown Edward Jones office. It's time now. Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and steamboatradio.com.
I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan. I am king of the father-daughter ball. I am a professional powerlifter, and even better, at piggyback rides. I am not just a man who suffered his third heart attack by age 42. I am Michael Wales, and I am still going strong.
In 2015, Michael was treated at UC Health for a near-fatal heart attack. Now he's back to lifting weights and lifting the bar for all of us. UC Health. Live extraordinary.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey, students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in a laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're gonna love it.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdowns. Dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. How do we do that? In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the Sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. I love it. Every weekend I can shop Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Jonathan Kaminsky. I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. I'm number 6. I play linebacker, tight end, and long snapper. I've been playing since about 5th grade. I also like hockey, lacrosse, golf, and the occasional baseball swing. I would like to go to college at Purdue University. I'm going to try to walk onto their football team in long snap, just like my dad did. I see myself in 10 years retiring from the NFL because I've made so much money. Outside of school, I'm also involved in other sports that don't involve the school, like golf, and I like to go for drives to listen to music. My favorite subject in school is definitely art, because I'm a very creative guy. My favorite movie has to be Stripes, because it's just super 80s, and it has the military theme. Last summer, I worked a lot with my dad. I also worked out with the football team, and I traveled around. My goals for the season are to get 1 more touchdown than last year, which would be 2. My goals for life. I thought I'd be very successful. What I remember most about being a sailor is the brotherhood we get with each other. My name is Jonathan Kaminsky. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, this is Terry. And this is Phil. Russell's Auto Salon. At Russell's, we make it easy for you. All you got to do is bring me an email address and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
We are proud to support Steamboat Sailors football. Whenever you go on a long trip, it is important to check your vehicle's fluids. Not just oil and brake, but also your windshield wiper fluid, so you can see better. A quick tip so you don't get hit.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. Call us at 970-879-1515.
Hi, Steamboat friends. This is Charlie Green from Mountain Mattress and Furniture. Do you ever notice how grumpy your parents get when house guests arrive? Or how mean your big sister gets when you have to share her room for the weekend? I've got the secret to keep everyone happy. Stop by Mountain Mattress and Furniture on Loggers Lane for the best price and selection on Serta, Tempur-Pedic, and Simmons mattresses, plus a great selection of linens and even comfy mattresses for the pull-out couch. If everyone sleeps, everyone stays happy, and a great mattress from Mountain Mattress and Furniture is the secret.
Steamboat Resorts has been welcoming the world to the Yampa Valley for more than 30 years. Hi, this is Todd Seifkin, Executive General Manager for Steamboat Resorts. With a large array of properties situated around the mountain base, we can host you, your family, and friends for your next Steamboat vacation. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for your Locals Connection discount. That's 879-8000, or go online to steamboatresorts.com. Steamboat Resorts, the lodging leader.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Jaden Kimmerer. I am a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 26. I am a receiver and a defensive back. I have played for 5 years. I also like baseball. I would like to go to college at Colorado Mines because of the engineering program that they have. I probably won't play any sports in college because of the amount of effort it's going to take to become an engineer. In 10 years, I see myself being a civil engineer for the city of Steamboat Springs. My favorite subject in school is math. I'm involved in 4-H shooting sports for Colorado. I'm going to state this year for 5-stand. My favorite movie is Benchwarmers. Last summer I went dirt biking with my family and friends up north and in Sandwash. My goals for this season are to letter in varsity. My goals in life are to be successful in mechanical engineer or civil. What I will remember about the Sailors football team is the pride we take in our game. My name is Jaden. I'm a sophomore and I'm proud to be a Steamboat Sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, I'm PJ Wharton, president of Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank and proud sponsor of the Steamboat High School football broadcasts. Is there a better setting to cheer on your hometown Sailors than Gardner Field? Go Sailors! Steamboat High School Athletics, an example of our genuine hometown, Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. If you're looking for a better banking experience, walk, or better yet, rush through our doors. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
This is Skip Yurdo from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. We are proud to sponsor Steamboat Springs Sailors football this season. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
I'm a fifth-generation Coloradan. I am king of the father-daughter ball. I am a professional power lifter, and even better, at piggyback rides. I am not just a man who suffered his third heart attack by age 42. I am Michael Wales, and I am still going strong.
In 2015, Michael was treated at UC Health for a near-fatal heart attack. Now he's back to lifting weights and lifting the bar for all of us. UC Health. Live extraordinary.
The Corner Slice is proud to support the Steamboat Sailors. Celebrate with great food, fun, and friends. Hey, students, stop in and grab lunch to go. 2 slices for only $5. Or stay and play games in the laid-back, family-friendly atmosphere. Featuring delicious Brooklyn-style pizza, the Corner Slice is the perfect place to celebrate the Sailors or just come and chill with friends. Open daily from noon to close, and the pizza is hot and ready to go. Located upstairs in Old Town Square at 7th and Lincoln, the Corner Slice, you're gonna love it.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
Hi, my name is River King. I'm number 67. I'm an offensive lineman. I've been playing football for 3 years now, since 7th grade in middle school. I also like lacrosse and skiing. I'd like to go to college at the University of Wyoming. I probably will not play any college sports because I'd rather recreate and go fishing and hunting. In 10 years, I see myself working a job somewhere in the mountains with a very nice truck. Outside of school, I'm involved in 4-H and I raise pigs. My favorite subject in school is probably math because it's really hard. My favorite movie is Step Brothers because I like to do karate in the garage. Last summer, I hung out with my friends and we went to fair and sold our pigs and got to do a whole lot of country stuff. My goals for this season are blocking every play I can the best to my ability. My goals for life are to live in a really beautiful place with some fun people. What I'll remember the most about being a sailor is having fun and forming a brotherly bond. My name is River King, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
This has been your Sailor Spotlight on KTYV 105.7 and online at SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM is brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank, Alpine Lumber, The Corner Slice, Mountain View Car Wash, Steamboat Ace Hardware, Russell's Auto Salon, Mountain Mattress and Furniture, The Allison Agency with Allstate, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals, and Chris Puckett for the downtown Edward Jones office. It's time now. Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Now let's go to the booth for the call of Steamboat Sailors Football.
We are back live at Gardner Field. Your Steamboat Sailors getting ready for second half action. After one half of play against the Eagle Valley Devils, are on top 27-20 here on senior night. With me tonight, joining me for second half action, Coach on loan from McKnight's. Coach, how are you, bud?
Hey, I was afraid I was going to miss the whole season. Every Friday night's been busy, and this is the last home game, and I had to put it on my calendar. And I'm so happy I made it. All these kids that I coached when they were little, it's just a blast.
Yeah, it's certainly got to be a ton of fun for you because you've seen these kids grow up since they were first learning the game. And, you know, the Sailors have had a tough season. Turnovers have been their nemesis, their kryptonite, if you will. They've definitely turned the ball over more than not, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, throughout the season, I've been listening to your calls. I can hear it, even though I can't be here. But I'm watching tonight, and I'm seeing a couple really positive things. We're undersized against our opponents a lot of times, and we're running an offense and plays now that don't require guys to sustain blocks that physically just aren't possible. The quick hit offense is showing strength here tonight. I'm really impressed with that.
Yeah, the Sailors have hit some pretty big passes. Loan Epstein, junior wide receivers, had a heck of a night. He has 2 touchdowns in the first half, close to 200 yards, and he is just eating it up. He had a slant pattern that on one that he dropped, two he got touchdowns on. They kept going back to that play and kept working.
He's got a great match, and quarterback's getting the ball up really nicely. Good timing, getting off his back foot. Really looks good tonight.
Well, and it was a bit worrisome if we were going to see Drew Bowers tonight. We thought Tanner Raper was going to get the start, but Raper dinged himself up in Friday's practice. Not available tonight. He's in street clothes other than his game jersey. So we thought Tanner Raper was going to see the majority of the snaps. He's been a stud at wide receiver, but Bowers has been he's been tough, man.
He has, and Finn hitting the holes in a big hurry on those quick hits. And the Eagle Valley guys have not been able to clog the gaps, and we're hitting them and making them pay in the middle.
No, and we're going to miss senior Austin Band, number 32, sort of a thunder and lightning thing. He's like Barry Sanders. He's 5'6", 150 pounds, hard to see behind the line, but he's quick and shifty. And then you've got Finn McMissile, as I like to call him, because he's a beast. And Russell got a touchdown, Band got a touchdown, Epstein's got two, one a 75-yard pass and catch, and the other one a 65-yard reception, plus he's had a slew of other catches, over 200 yards in this first half receiving, having a heck of a game. Just saw his younger sister. She's pretty proud of her older brother.
Well, she should be. Now, yeah, they also had a nice little strip down here, caused a turnover on the far side.
It was huge.
Made a big difference.
It was huge.
They were cooking back up, and we put the lid on.
It was huge. I love the Eagle Valley uniforms here. A little breast cancer awareness going on as they are in the pink tops with black pants with pink bottoms and pink and black socks. They're looking pretty good.
Very sharp. My lovely bride is 15 years survivor now, so we love supporting that charity.
Absolutely. It does prove that guys can multitask, because we can focus on two things, right?
Well, if they happen to be in the same sphere of visibility, yeah.
Yeah, it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and I know there's a lot of things going on around town for Bust of the Boat. A lot of fundraisers going on, which is just great.
It is. This town is outstanding that way. I've never seen us want when something needs to be done. Everybody just comes together and gets it handled.
Well, we are getting ready for second half action here at Gardner Field. You are tuned to KTYV, Sports on FM. Steamboat Sailors football brought to you in part by Yampa Valley Bank. Yampa Valley Bank, Steamboat's only locally owned bank, with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Yampa Valley Bank, they are lending, member FDIC. We're going to take a quick 60-second break, and we'll be back with second half action, the kickoff, and Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7. Second half action, the kickoff, and Steamboat Sailors football on KTYV, Sports on FM at 105.7.
So it's warmer in here.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where there are no Hail Marys, just awesome touchdown dances.
Steamboat Ace is a proud sponsor of the Steamboat Sailors. That's not the only way Ace supports the kids in our community. Hi, Bridget here from Steamboat Ace. We are so proud to be a part of the Steamboat community. It's our priority to support and encourage positive activities and hobbies for our youth. How do you do that? In addition to local scholarships, Ace invites the Sailor community to fundraise for their activity or club by providing a great venue and supplies to host a hot dog or bake sale. I love it. Every weekend I can shop at Ace and support a great cause. Steamboat Ace, you're proud to support the Steamboat Sailors shopping place.
We are back live at Gardner Field. You should be too. Come on down and enjoy the fun. Bring your radio with and listen to the game on 105.7 while you watch it here at Gardner Field. We've still got a full half of play and a lot of action. These teams definitely got a high-scoring affair going on, 27-20 right now. Sailors on top here at senior night. But, Eagle Valley's going to come up. They're going to make some adjustments here, and we're going to see what happens here in our second half. With me right now on loan from McKnight's Irish Pub. And I can't say Loft anymore, but Irish Pub up in the Wild Horse Marketplace. Coach, how are you, man?
Life is just outstanding. If I ever feel like complaining, I need to slap myself. Loft is gone, but we got the yoga studio,
which means you got a better view. So, which is always fun.
It is. I thought we might see more after the workout, but apparently running around in those black tights into the pub full of men is just not high on their list of things to do.
What's wrong?
I don't know.
So the Sailors are going to kick off here to start the second half. On top, 27-20. Finn Russell doing the kickoff duties. Maxim Fullerton has been the kicker. Not available today. Not sure where he is, but it was a planned absence. He was out of town for a trip of some sort. Hopefully he will be back next week. But Finn does all the extra point duties and field goal duties, but has not been kicking off much this season. He's gotten a couple of decent kicks, and let's see where he goes. Back deep here for the Eagle Valley Devils. Looks like we've got Matt Lee. There's a squib kick up the middle, and that one is fielded there by number 17, 18, Noah Baldwin, and he picks up a few yards. As I was looking deep, Russell went short up the middle, Coach.
Yeah, short little pop kick just barely over midfield. Looked like 58, 68 on the tackle. I don't think it was Ford. I think it was 68. That'd be Dylan Taggart. Big Dylan.
So Jesse Mosher, the quarterback, having a good game here for the Eagle Valley Devils under center. 1st and 10 from their own 48. Inside handoff there to number 32. And we got a shipwreck in the middle of the field. Nice stop by the Sailors.
I like that term, your shipwreck. They closed the gaps nicely and wrapped him up. No gain.
Zach Kosak on the carry. That's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball marked down at the Sailors' 49-yard line. Receiver wide to the right. That's Nick Lauder. 2 receivers in tight to the left. Mosier inside handoff. Look out, Cosette. Positive yards, and he's going to pick up about 9 on the carry.
Yeah, I can't. Middle got pushed hard that time by the Pink offensive line. Safety ended up making a tackle on that. 16 is it Chase?
So that's going to bring up a 3rd down, about 3 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 44-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 men in the backfield. And a quick inside handoff, positive yards, good for the 1st down. And on the carry there, that looked like a lineman.
It did. I'm seeing 68, I think, on that.
Yeah, maybe 50. Yeah.
Rowan Sokup, perhaps?
Perhaps, yeah. So a big carry there. See, I don't have 63.
We don't have 612.
It's either 58 or 68, Rowan Sokup or Abraham Garcia, but nonetheless, 1st down for the Eagle Valley Devils in Steamboat territory, down to the Sailors' 39-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, 1 man in the backfield. Mosier back to pass, looking right, looking left, throws it. That one's complete. 1st down to it's Matt Lee.
That is Ryan Sokup in the backfield. 6'5", 225 for the Devils. Holy moly.
Big boy. And back to pass. Inside handoff there. Over the right side of the line. Looked like Cosette picking up positive yards there. A gain of about 1.
It's like big Gabe Johnson coming into the game. 3:15.
first year playing football. He's a senior coach and loving it. He's bummed that he didn't play sooner, and I know the coaching staff is bummed they didn't have that guy.
Having been that coach, shaking your head at that huge kid walking down the hallway and not on your team, I can relate.
Inside handoff, Cosette.
Me 3 years in a row.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and goal to go. Ball marked down. Was there a penalty on the play? Dead ball foul, half the distance to the goal line. So that's going to bring up a 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. So great field position here for the Devils. From the gun once again is Owens, and inside handoff. Sailors do read this one. Looks like they got the stop.
Great penetration from the right side of the defensive line. We've got some young eyes here at the press box with us who can actually read those numbers at this distance.
Make them shout them out to you. Second down, goal to goal, ball marked down at about the 3. Mosier from the gun. He's got 2 men in the backfield. Inside handoff to Suckup, and a good job by the Sailors knocking the big guy down.
Nice slashing gap defense on that. And we got smaller guys. You put them in motion, at least make them a little harder to hit. Don't stand in front of the truck and wait for it to hit you.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal here. Ball marked down to the 3-yard line. 7:38 left in this third quarter. Sailors on top, 27-20. Eagle Valley with the ball in Sailor territory. Deep. Receivers to the right and left. 2 men in the backfield. And Mosier, handoff over the left side, trying to get the end. Oh, good. So the Sailors, clinging to a 1-point lead, will be receiving the kickoff. Johnny Q. Kaminsky and Lowen Epstein deep. Number 19 kicking off here. I don't have it. Big high kick, and this one is going to go to about the 5, fielded by Epstein. Epstein over the 20. He's got a gap. Oh, he's got a gap to the 40, still on his feet. Down the sideline to the 50, and a nice return by the junior, who's having a great game tonight in the absence of his buddy, Tanner Raper. He is definitely stepping up to the plate, and certainly an early candidate for our star of the game.
He was one step and one guy from going all the way. We needed a little bit skinnier paint over on this side, and he'd have been fine.
7:19 left in this third quarter. Sailors have it 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Going left to right on your radio dial. Thielen wide to the left, Epstein to the right. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Finn Russell. Ban with the carry, and he is knocked back for a loss. Not even sure he got back to the line of scrimmage.
68 for the Devils kind of filled up the entire zip code there, and there was nothing to be had.
Well, Suckup is a big dude. Yes. So that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. 6:53 and counting. Thielen to the left, Epstein to the right. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Bowers, the quarterback, under center. He's set, and handoff over the left side. Positive yards there for Russell. He picks up 5 yards on the play, maybe 4. So that'll be a 3rd down and about 7.
Like we taught him, 1 cut and go, or if you don't have to, no cut, just go. 4 yards forward motion.
So that'll bring up a 3rd down. About 6.5, maybe 7 for the first. Sailors looking to the sidelines for the play. No huddle. 2 receivers. Thielen to the right, Epstein. Thielen to the left, Epstein to the right. Back to pass, 3-step drop. Epstein complete. 1st down over the 40 into Eagle Valley territory. 1st down, Sailors.
Nice little 5-yard dig, and then 5 yards after the catch. Well done.
So 1st and 10 for the Steamboat Sailors. Ball marked down at the 40-yard line of Eagle Valley. Sailors on the move.
Drew did a nice job of having that ball in his belly just as he turned around.
Bowers, the quarterback, having a nice evening tonight. His main target has been Epstein. And a handoff over the left side. Positive yards for Ban. He's down to the 30, close to a 1st down.
That's what I was talking about earlier. Don't make those guys who are giving up 20 pounds sustain a block for a 3 count. Bang, zoom, get it in, get it out.
So
Boston man hit that hole really fast.
2nd down, about 4 inches to go. Epstein wide to the right. Ball in the center of the field between the hashes. Thielen, the receiver, to the left. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Handoff to Ban. He's got the 1st down as he scampers forward for about 3 yards. So a 1st down for your Sailors.
He looked like he ran right through the laundry line, dragging pink jerseys about 4 yards ahead.
We'll take it. Ball marked down to the 27-yard line of Eagle. Sailors again, no huddle. Receiver Epstein to the right, Thielen to the left, and a handoff to Ban. Ban, positive yards. Again, picking up about 3-4 on the play. 2nd down, about 7 to go for the 1st.
The Devils have moved from a 3-front to a 4-front as the game has progressed. They're trying to close up some of that gap, but we're still finding a seam in there. Offensive line, both sides, doing a nice job. 1 step, getting contact, making a little seam.
Bowers under center. Receivers to the right and left. 2 men in the backfield. Pitch to Russell. High. Oh, excuse me. Oh, we got another running back in there. Who is that?
I don't know. We need young eyes again.
Well, it's hard. These red numbers
on a black jersey.
On a black jersey with old eyes. Diego, can you help us out? Who's that running back to the left?
Running back to the left side.
Handoff. No. Oh, little play action. Quarterback keep over to the right side. 1st down, Sailors. Bowers with a high ankle sprain lumbers for the 1st down. A big 1st down at that.
That's 23, 24. It looks like
Ben Bogan.
I think Ben Bogan,
freshman.
Big Ben. I tell you what, he was a stud in 6th grade. That kid. He's out there making a lot of the pitch, and Drew had a nice big lane on that right side.
Epstein in tight to the right, Thielen wide to the left. 2 men in the backfield. 3-step drop looking for Epstein. Epstein turns. And the pass pass is incomplete. Epstein fighting for position.
Yeah, well defended by the Devils. I can't catch the number on that, but boy, he was in Epstein's pocket.
Yeah, really nothing Lone could do on that one. So that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10. Ball marked down at about the 14-yard line. Sailors in the red zone. 2 men in the backfield. Bogan gets the carry. Inside, positive yards. He's taken a slew of players with him. So the freshman making some noise here.
Fundamentals. Big Ben Bogan. Keep those legs moving. He is one of the nicest young men I ever coached, and I've been coaching a long time.
Well, he just picked up a 1st down for your Steamboat Sailors. 1st and goal to goal. Ball is marked down at the 4-yard line. Sailors moving left to right, knocking at the door. Bowers under center. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Bogan. We've got the Killer Bees back there, Coach. And an inside handoff to the senior. Ball down. The question is, the fumble was in the end zone. That's got to be a touchdown.
Touchback.
They got to give him the touchdown because he was in. Refs are talking right now. He had to be in with the ball when he fumbled. Touchdown. Sailors, they got it right. Nice job, Stripes.
Wow. I'm watching the guy on the dead ball line signaling touchback and trying to figure out how he came up with that.
This is not the NFL. That was not a pass. He got the ball over the line. So the senior, Austin Van, getting his 2nd touchdown of the night and a big one.
How's that go on further review of the rule book?
Yeah. Sailors lining up for the extra point with a 33-26 lead right now. Looking to add on to that, making it an 8-point game. Right now, head coach
Kevin Krowski.
I'm looking down here and I'm like, Cindy Romano. She's a cheerleader coach. Now, her husband, Guy Romano, was the head coach for many, many years. Oh, there was movement.
Somebody's wavering.
It looks no flags, but that was good.
Kick was good. Yeah.
Kick was good. Looked like the left side of the Eagle Valley line moved a little bit, but no call. That's okay.
They're allowed to move, just not into the neutral zone.
Was out of the field discussing matters with the referees, but you never win that argument, do you, Coach?
Very seldom. You do occasionally get prizes for extended discussion.
Yes, of the yellow variety.
Yellow variety, yeah. You get invitations to leave the gym.
Yep. So 34-26, Sailors on top. 8-point lead with 2:45 left in this 3rd quarter. You are tuned to KTYV Sailors football, brought to you by Yampa Valley Bank. The Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank with locations in Steamboat and Craig. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and the homeowner's friend. For all your building materials, go see Skip and the gang at Alpine Lumber. So Finn Russell squibbed it before. So right now, Vasquez is the lone deep man as the Eagle Valley Devils are starting to pinch up. Not respecting Russell, who's going to squib it right down the gut. That one's fielded 35 over the right side, and a good job by your Sailors to get down there. Pickup of about 4 or 5 yards on the carry on the return. And
nice leg discipline. I can't tell through the screen who that was. I think it was a young man who was misaligned on this side and ran over to the other side the last second before the kick and made the tackle. And as soon as I figure out who he is, Mom and Dad, I'll tell you.
So 1st and 10, ball down at the 43-yard line for the Eagle Valley Devils, their own 43, moving right to left on your radio dial. 2:38 left in this 3rd quarter. Sailors on top, 34-26. 2 receivers, wide to the right, one to the left. 2 men in the backfield, and a fake quarterback keep rolling to his right. And Mosier is going to pick up 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Taking a page out of the Sailors book, that option with the tailback trailing is what broke us into the red zone on the last drive.
So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. Ball marked down at the 47-yard line. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the right hash mark. Inside handoff over to the left side goes set. And the Sailors read that one. And he's going to pick up a yard or 2, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the tackle for your Steamboat Sailors, number 49, who we do not have on our roster.
Sticks and Spot are not quite in agreement here. It's either going to be 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 6.
No, penalty against the Steamboat.
There we go.
Sailors, so it's going to be 1st and 10. Dead ball variety, 15-yard penalty. This is really painful.
That's unsportsmanlike when the referee tries to take off with his wings like that.
Yep. Never like that.
No, I hate that one.
So that's going to bring up a 1st and 10, ball in Sailor territory now, down to the 37-yard line of Steamboat. Go the Eagle Valley Devils. Sailors on top, 34-26. 2:20 left in this 3rd quarter. 2 men in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mosier, the quarterback, has had a good game. Jesse back to pass, looking to his left, throws that one and nearly picked off. Oh, my.
Our defensive coaches here at Steamboat made some adjustments at halftime. We were laying way off, and they were giving that slant pretty much at will in the first half, and switched over to man coverage, and we were blanketed on the pink. Receivers 12 was out there, and he had no place to get a look at the ball.
Ford Loudon nearly intercepted that one, and that would have been a big interception on senior night with the family here. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, inside handoff, and positive yards for Cosette over the left side of the line. Looked like Loudon in on the tackle there. He's had a busy evening.
He's been real busy. We're giving up a couple of pounds in the line, and having a lot better luck when our defensive linemen are moving as opposed to when they're trying to hold a gap.
So that brings up a 3rd down and 5. Ball marked down to the Sailors' 32-yard line. Eagle Valley moving right to left in your radio dial. 2 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Ball between the hashes. 2 men in the backfield. Inside handoff, Cosette. And, ball down. Looked like he was down, though, Coach.
I think he was. Finn had a nice solo tackle, nice wrap of the legs. I believe the man was down before the ball spilled out, but we'll see. Got a black hat talking to a white hat, and we'll see what comes out of that.
And a flag on the field. And this one looks like it's going to go against the Sailors again. You tell me, Coach.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike again. I think we may have a specially tuned referee hat that is picking up some discussion that he doesn't like. That's the 3rd time this evening that he's had that signal, and it's involved really no play action any of those 3 times.
We're not seeing it.
I think it's verbal.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to check their dictionary and make sure that they're using the correct.
Well, maybe
we're not using the incorrect words.
My thought is maybe go to the thesaurus and change his vocabulary. Perhaps find some different descriptive words.
There's a special chapter in the coaching manual called a short one-sided discussion.
Yeah. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Ball between the hashes down to the 15-yard line. And inside handoff there to the big guy, Suckup. But Sailors read it. They're not afraid of him. As Tide Baker was in on that tackle. He's a rugby player.
Nice job just standing the blocker up in the gap and shedding him.
Loss on the play. Big number 64, Gabe Johnson, coming out in the field. Third down. About 11 to go for the first.
I think that was young River King coming off. He may have been in on the last one.
Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Two men in the backfield, back to pass. And Mosher flush. Sailors giving pressure. And, he is going back a country mile. He's going to throw that ball out of bounds. Shouldn't that be an intentional grounding?
Nope, he's outside of the box.
Okay. Because it looked like he was still in the center of the field. I understand he went way back, but you tell me, Coach.
He may have returned to the center of the field. He went out there, talked to his mom for a little bit, cheerleaders, then made a big U-turn. He was 30 yards deep when he hucked that thing out into Spring Creek.
Yep. He thought he saw someone on the sidewalk, Coach.
He forgot to sign it if it was a souvenir.
The apples are in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see. Getting some help. Sailors on top, 34-26, 14 seconds left in this third quarter. You are tuned to Steamboat Sailors Football on KTYV. Sports on FM at 105.7. Also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Remember, you can listen and watch this game. Thanks to Diego Effinger for doing a wonderful job on the camera and helping us old guys see a few numbers every now and then.
Or every single time in some of this old guy's case.
We've got, the Sailors' numbers are tough. Red numbers on black uniforms with I want some white in there. Give me some trim, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
So, from the gun, third down, 11 to go. Mosher's got two men in the backfield, back to pass. Mosher looking to his right, throwing, and that one is intercepted in the end zone.
Touchback signal.
So that's going to be first and 10 for your Sailors from their own 20. How about that, Coach?
20. There you go. Tell you what, that switch to man defense at halftime is paying dividends.
And I can't tell, was that Lowen Epstein or Johnny Q. Kaminsky who got that interception? Lowen's having a heck of a game.
He sure is. He was always a big, tall kid and a game player. But since he's
So Thielen off to the left, and we've got Epstein to the right. Two men in the backfield. Russell back in the game. Russell and Van. And inside handoff, positive yards. Finn McMissile out. Over down to the 48 and a big rush for your Steamboat Sailors. And was that Russell or Van? That was, he's limping a little bit. So a big run.
That was Finn, and it was a little reverse out toss. He got the flow going to the right, and toss went to Finn straight up over the left A gap, and boy, I tell you what, it's like a garage door.
When he gets going, he's like a big bowling ball coming down the hill, a really big bowling ball. He's a sophomore, and he is fun to watch. And it was great to see Bogan get some runs because, as an announcer, you always scratch your head and go, well, who's next?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of high school football. There's always someone waiting in the wings, and Coach Sean Baumgartner and his staff have been working with the middle school. They've got the same playbook. The coaches are working with one another, and, right now, the future looks bright.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that paying dividends for Coach Sean. There was some early discussion way back when these changes took place, and Juan was involved with them at the time, and the spirit of getting everybody on that same page was established then, and they're sticking to that. It is really nice to see.
So after 3 quarters of play, Sailors on top, 34-26. Opening play of the fourth and final quarter is a handoff over the right side of the line to Austin Van. He picks up 3 yards on the carry, Coach.
John, tell me, they're sticking with a formula that works here. That big 52 on our left tackle there, Ryan Hansen. Another great kid. He's not getting to run the ball like Finn and Ben are. Both those guys were patch players when they were little, too big.
Yeah. So Bowers under center. Man to the right and left. Pitch to Russell. Looks like he's okay. Switches hands with the ball. And he's bumped out of bounds after picking up some yards. Down to the 45-yard line. Yeah, guys have made some changes. Hansen moved to the line. We also saw this year Ford Loudon, who was a running back, who started as a quarterback in middle school, and now he's on the offensive line. These boys making some sacrifices. 3 receivers off to the right, 1 to the left. Van the lone running back in the backfield. Bowers 3-step drop, looking to his right. He's got a man open. Guess who that is? Lone Epstein with another catch.
Nice little big route. Timing from the quarterback on that, Drew, was just outstanding. The ball was in the air when Lone made the turn. Talking about that sacrifice, I watched Ford Loudon just decleat a guy in a tackle. I'm not sure that he views making contact every single play as a disadvantage.
That's how Coach Sean Baumgartner sold it to him. He asked him, what do you like best about football? He goes, hitting. How about you get to hit someone on every play? Receivers to the right and left, inside handoff. The big boy, Finn Russell, with a first down out over the 30, down to the 27-yard line.
That was nicely done. Drew took a shot right as the handoff was taking place, and Finn didn't look twice. Kept his legs moving. It was he and one defender.
10:44 and counting. 34-26 Sailors on top. Epstein, the lone receiver, to the right. Thielen to the left, 2 men in the backfield. Pitch over the right side. That's to Ban. Ban still on his feet. Out over the 25-yard line, so a pickup of about 3-4 yards on the play.
Yeah, we got to throw a little love out there for Tyden Maker. He's given up 80 pounds to the man across from him, and he's keeping that gap clear every play after snapping the ball nicely every time.
Trips off to the left. Epstein, a lone receiver, to the right. Penalty flag on the play. This looks like it may go against the offense. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone, Coach?
Can't tell it with my old eyes from here. I got to wait for the guy in the white hat to move his arms around. Here he goes. Maybe.
Looks like it's against the Sailors. So
ball's moving that way. Okay, here he comes. He's jogging over.
Lowen Epstein doesn't have a mouth guard, maybe? Good. So Lowen had to come out for a play. I'm not sure what the call is there. Sailors do get second down 8. 1 receiver to the right, 3 to the left. 1 man in the backfield, Bowers under center. Pitch over the left side.
You know, we had good closure, good lane discipline, but you can't take turns with gang tackling.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's good to be polite, but not in every single circumstance. So we got a first down.
I didn't think there were manners in football.
Yeah, well, sportsmanship and manners sometimes get confused.
Yes.
It is okay to hit one guy with all 11 guys as long as you don't cheat to do it.
So first,
sometimes even desirable. Sorry.
That's all right. 1st and 10. Ball down at the 28-yard line of Eagle Valley. Mosher from the gun. Back to pass. Looks over the middle. He's got it there. That's picked off. Lowen Epstein with another big play. Second pickoff of the game.
Nice job.
The junior is stepping up on senior night.
You know, the change to man coverage, it gets your heart rate going pretty good when it's all on you, but it is effective. The Eagle Valley quarterback has got a nice quick release, but he doesn't release it very high. And that ball zips about ear hole high right across the receiver. And if you're close, you can get it.
First down, ball down at the 38-yard line. Steamboat with it. Handoff inside to Russell. Russell's Russell with his second touchdown of the game.
Nice fundamentals. He had the guy beat, still switched hands with the ball to keep it away from the defender. Really happy for Finn.
So the Sailors on top 40-26. And that, my friend, is what the doctor ordered. .8:34 left in this ball game. Sailors up 40-26, looking to add the extra point. Finn Russell lined up. Bowers, the holder. Johnny Q. Kaminsky, the long snapper. Here it comes. The snap, the hold, the kick. And that one is good.
Lips over.
41-26. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM. Sailors football brought to you by the Corner Slice. Celebrate the Sailors with good food, fun, and friends. In the Old Town Square, downtown Steamboat Springs at 7th and Lincoln. Also like to thank Mountain View Car Wash, helping the Sailors clean the competition between town and the mountain. Home of the Unlimited Wash Club. Go see Travis and the gang. View Car Wash, just across from Yampa Valley Bank. Our friends at Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop, where you always meet by accident. Russell's Auto Salon bringing us the collision of the game. They come highly recommended at 879-1515, and we've seen the collision code.
There have been a couple of good ones. My vote so far is Ford Loudon just rapping and tapping the Devils quarterback.
Yeah.
For about a 3-yard loss in the second quarter.
And here's a big high kick. It's going to be fielded at the 35-yard line by Eagle Valley. Sailor down there, though. Pick up of about one, and that's a gang tackle where there were no.
The only manners there were big meeting. Hello, of you, my three friends.
Ford Loud and Jimmy Thielen. Yeah. We're going to all get through the door at the same time. And we're not going to hold it.
That's one of the highlight little things. You're playing the midline on the kickoff team, and then you think, oh, well, yeah. And all of a sudden the ball comes to you. No, yes.
So from the gun, handoff over the left side. Cosette got positive yard, close to the first down, out over the 46-yard line. Nice run for the Eagle Valley running back. A nice tackle by Johnny Q. Kaminsky. So that's going to bring up, looks like a 1st and 10 here. 47-yard line is where it's marked. 8:05 and counting left in this ball game. Sailors on top, 41-26. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. inside handoff. Still on his feet, Cosette. He's dangerous. Over to the left, out of 30, and down into Steamboat territory to the 27-yard line.
You know, that's why they call it gambling. They had 4 men front and brought a linebacker downhill on the right side, and they ran over our left side.
So 1st and 10 for the Eagle Valley Devils, down inside the 30, down to the 28-yard line of Steamboat. Devils moving left to right, watching this online. They are in pink. Inside handoff over the left side, positive yards. Pick up about 3 there for number 24, Keenan Collette once again with a positive pickup there. 2nd down, 7 to go, 7:08 and counting. 1-1 right now in the World Series. Red Sox have tied it up at the end of the first. Colorado Avalanche also tied it up 3-3. So they were down 2-0 in the first period. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. 2 men in the backfield from the gun. Mosier hands it off to the big guy. Suck up with the ball. Rumbling, stumbling down to the 20. Pick up about 4 or 5 yards.
That's getting close to that first down territory. We're going to be about 3 shot. They're 3rd and 3 looking like.
Ball just outside the 20-yard line down to the 21.
Devils have started running instead of straight at the gaps we're filling at an angle. Left back running over the right side. And we're not too inside the side. The Sailors are not.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, inside handoff. Cosette again. Sailor to the outside. He's still on his feet. Spins down. And Zach Cosette. We've got Cosette's brother out there. That's not a common last name. So positive yards, 1st down to the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Clock stops with the movement of the chains.
Sometimes the adjustment is just get a little lower and get a little harder and get a little meaner. And that's kind of what we need to go right now if we're going to stall this drive at all.
2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the left hash mark. And Sailors!
There you go.
We have a hook in the middle of the field. They just made that running back walk the plane. Coach, tell them what happened. Oh, my.
I'll tell you what, when you shoot a gap, you don't have to worry about what a guy's going to do to you blocking. So Sailors went from a forefront that was static and having the offensive line have their way with them to a moving front, which is really hard to attack. They came in the gaps, and when that good stuff happens.
2nd down, 13 to go. Defensive play there by your Steamboat Sailors. 1 receiver to the right, 2 to the left. 2 men in the backfield, motor from the gun.
Steamboat man defense.
Back to pass now. Looking left. Got a man in the back of the end zone. And that one, got flags all over the place. Looks like it may have been a late hit.
Yeah, 2 flags came in at the same time. Ball was low. Receiver was on the ground attempting to catch.
He made the catch, too. And I believe that's a touchdown.
Haven't seen that signal yet.
No. But no, it's going to be a push-off. So it's actually going to go against Eagle Valley. So the Sailors catch a big break here. Thought it may have been a late hit.
Well, the way the kid stayed down, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
I think that he makes. There you go. He's
just see.
That's good. I think he caught his foot underneath his leg on the slide after that ball. And my old guy couldn't see whether he pushed off, but we're waiting for a signal from the right hat.
So, it was incomplete. The 15-yard penalty came with a late hit. So it's going to be 1st and goal to goal for the Eagle Valley Devils, 4-yard line. Mosier, the quarterback, he's dangerous. He can run and throw. Oh, no. They're giving them the touchdown. So So they are giving them the touchdown, 41-32. So they're giving. We can see the signal.
The signal didn't happen. There were two arms throwing flags, so nobody put arms in the air, neither the referee or the judge were on play.
Here comes the snap, the hold, the kick, and that is good. So 41-33, the score, 5:13 left in this ball game.
Back to that magic 8.
Sailors need a long drive.
The old 8-minute drill.
Yep.
With 5 to go.
We only need 5:40.
Tell you what, the running game has been strong all night. The offensive line has been making good power steps and keeping the Devils from filling the gaps. Nice way to finish their home season here in the new turf.
No doubt. Sailors need a win. This team, they've had so many shoulda, coulda, woulda. This team stayed tough. They've hung tough, but turnovers have been their nemesis, and they've had a lot of games where, you're like, man, nearly, almost. I mean, very easily right now could be 6-2 on the season.
Yeah, and seeing them around town and knowing who they are in large part, their heads are
absolutely.
I'm just couldn't be prouder of them for the effort, and it does just kill you to not see the results come from the effort.
It's great to see us. We got 48 kids on the sideline. JV program playing well. Middle school program playing well. We got kids in the pipeline.
I was talking to one of my mom. She says, gosh, we go out and the JV game is after the varsity game, and varsity loses one, and then JV goes out and just ignores those guys.
Yep.
So, well, it bodes well for the future, Mom. We'll see what happens.
Gabriel Landeskog just scored a goal for the Colorado Avalanche. 6:06 left in the game. Avs up 4-3 after being down 2-0. Believe that. Go Colorado.
Yeah, it was the first game back in Colorado for the kid that's now the center. Matt Duchesne. Red
Sox and Dodgers are tied at one, top of the ninth.
I just would like to see go 7 games. Finish on Halloween.
I'm not thinking the same way you are, Coach. But
I know you've got a reason. So when those Red Sox swept their Rockies in 4 games,
Hey, I was there for Game 4, and that was fun. And I was hoping for a Rockies Red Sox World Series. Big booming kick, and that one goes out of the end zone. So
big old kick.
Penalty was assessed afterwards. I was on this side of the 50, side into the end. Running over the left side of the line. That'll bring up a second down, about 2 to go. I like Tim Schott's offense here, where they don't huddle. They all look to the sideline to get the play. As long as they get the play, it's really progressed from the beginning of the season. Receivers to the right and left, 2 men in the backfield. Epstein wide to the left, Thielen in tight to the right, ball on the left hash mark here. And Van over the right side. He's close to that first down, Coach.
He is. Looks like they're going to spot it right on the paint. That should be a first down. Knows the ball. There you go.
So that's big as the clock continues to tick here, although when the chains move, it stops, but 4:20 and counting now. left in this ball game. Sailors up by 8, 41-33. Epstein, wide to the right. Ball placed between the hash marks. We've got Thielen off to the left. 2 men in the backfield, Ban and Russell. Sailors letting the clock wind down, 3:50 and counting. Bowers has them set now. Bowers pitch over the right side to Russell. Russell turns the corner and crashes ahead for about 4 or 5 yards.
Remembering some of those fundamentals, like take the ball with you, Finn.
Yep.
Pitch was a little bit bobbled. He made sure he had a good handle on it. And
put it to the outside hand.
Yeah, taking care of the ball. That's one of those things you don't want to hear from your coach. Hey, great run right up to where you gave them the ball.
Yep. Second down, about 5.5 to go for the first. Ball marked down at the 34-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving right to left. Clock stopped with 3:43 left in this ball game. Trips off to the right. 1 man to the left, inside handoff, positive yards, but short of the first down, pickup of about 3 or 4.
Great surge out of the center, and both guards just pushed him right off the ball. Talk about Tim Schott and his offense. Tim's a great guy. He's got like 11 kids, and they're all, program. He was coaching flag football when we were running the little guys program, and just so patient and positive, and watching him work with these guys, it does take a few games to do these more complicated things, but if you got smart kids, they can make up for not having huge kids sometimes.
Receivers to the right and left, 2 men in the backfield. Bowers letting the clock wind down here. We're down to 3 minutes left in this ball game. Sailors up by 8, fakes the pitch, and then there's a misplay there.
Is that what you call it, a misplay? Yeah, that's a polite term.
I'm not sure what happened there, Coach. What happened?
Well, so Drew came out with the ball and chucked it as an afterthought. Everybody else looked like they expected him to take off for Kansas, going right. And I don't think he was sure, because he kind of stopped, and the next guy he met was wearing one of those big pink jerseys, and his day didn't get any better from there.
Looks like there may be a penalty flag on the play. It's against Steamboat, so they're going to decline it. It'll bring up a 4th and 5. With a loss.
Maybe that's why he was slowing down. Did they blow procedure? I saw the decline, but not the signal. All right.
So that'll bring up a 4th and 5. Ball at the 45-yard line. Sailors have not punted. With Max Fullerton, their punter, not in uniform, not in town. Clock is winding down, 2:40 here. Bowers under center. 3-step drop, looking for Epstein. Throws that ball behind him. No flags on the play. That one's incomplete, and it's a turnover on down. Good field position here for the Eagle Valley Devils with 2:26, down by 8, 41-33.
Making it more exciting than you'd care to have it if you have a horse in a race.
Yeah.
An 8-point game with the ball turned over and 30 yards to go here, 35 yards to go. So the attacking defense the Sailors were using earlier was bearing some fruit. Let's see if they come back and come at them again.
Inside handoff over the right side. Push to the out is Cosette. Cosette cuts it back in. He's still on his feet down to the 20-yard line. First down. Eagle Valley Devils. They're going to call a timeout, though, as the clock stops with 2:21 left in this ball game. Sailors up by 8, ball down to the 20. like to thank UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, bringing innovative and leading-edge care to patients throughout the Rocky Mountains.
Hear a little bit of that Steamboat thunder here.
Gotta love it. Gotta love this new stadium. Receivers to the right and left, man in motion right to left. He goes to the slot on the left side, 2 men in the backfield, another handoff over the left side. Oh, nice little hesitation there by Cosette. Uh-oh, he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagle Valley. So with 1:58 left in this ball game, it's now a 2-point game, and Eagle Valley's going to have to go for 2 here. Wow. Not exactly what the doctor ordered, would you say?
No, you wouldn't want to set that up. Well, Cosette is got great feet. But the lane opened up huge on the outside. Our lateral pursuit is not what you'd like to have it be, but part of that is size differential. If you've got guys being sealed in the lane, they got to go around a bigger fella or through them.
Yep.
And physics is not on your side there, and the angle going backwards when it's only 20 yards to the end zone isn't going to give you enough time to catch up. Right, you watch the pursuit angle drills that the coaches run at practice, and they get the guys moving together and attacking a point in the field. But boy, when it gets short like that, there's just not enough room to catch a quick kid like Cosette. He really did a nice job. He did hesitate in the hole, and it just opened like Moses was there calling the shots.
So, Eagle Valley going for the 2-point conversion, down by 2. 41-39, Sailors on top, 1:58 left in this ballgame. Still plenty of time for the Sailors. But watch for a little trickeration here with receivers to the right and left. Mosher from the gun once again. He's got 2 running backs to his right and left. Inside handoff to Cosette. He cuts it inside. And he's got it. We got a tie ball game.
He's in. We had a shot at him at the 2-yard line and didn't make the tackle. Interesting. Tie game. Finn Russell can put the ball through the uprights from 20, 30 yards. We've been moving the ball all right. Minute 58 to go.
Yeah. And the Sailors have a quick strike offense, man. They can get it done. There's plenty of time on the clock. Still believe they've got at least 2 timeouts left.
Got that brand new scoreboard. I don't see the little balls of the timeouts, but I don't recall them using more than one.
I couldn't tell who called the last timeout. I'd like to thank Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett today at 879-1851. Help him let your investments gain big yardage. Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Also like to thank Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation and Rentals. If you've got friends coming to town, give them a call at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. Now, Garcia, this kicker has been kicking the ball deep. Are we going to see an onside kick here, or
I think it'd be kind of a huge mistake on their part. I think that they kick away and you put Steamboat 80 yards from their
that's exactly what they do. Johnny Q. Kaminsky fields it at the 5. He's at the 20 over the left side and out of bounds at the almost the 30-yard line.
Yeah, 28 looks like last foot. No, might get the mark at the 30 there. Side judge has really big shoes.
So a nice return by Johnny Q. Kaminsky. 1st and 10 from their own 30. Steamboat Sailors.
So, first things first, hang on to the ball.
Yep. Three receivers off to the right, one to the left. This game is tied at 41 with 153 left in this game. Pitch over the right side to Austin Band. He's got the edge. Band picks up about 7-8 yards on the carry. Ran a long way for that.
He did, but it's a great call.
Penalty flag.
Yeah, there's some laundry on the field. Out in the area where it might be holding. Hate it when that happens.
Yeah, and they're looking to the sideline. So I believe this one is going to be against the Sailors.
No, it's holding, but it's against the Devils.
Gotta love that. So the Sailors catch a big break.
Yeah, unless you're wearing pink. The Devils are running a layoff zone, and they're rolling to where the men are. They're giving Steamboat 5 to 10 yards of cushion on the edges. And you talked about Tim Schott, he ran right at it. He's anticipating what they're going to run defensively and putting it right where they're not. The kids are doing a nice job.
1st and 10, ball down at the 47-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors moving right to left, inside handoff, and we've got whistles. Looks like a procedure here.
And there'd be too many guys moving. Dead ball, illegal motion against Steamboat.
So that stops the clock with 1:36 left in this ball game. 41-41 if you're just joining us. Sailors move 15 yards one way, 5 yards back the other. It's now 1st and 15. Ball at the 42-yard line of Steamboat. Sailors have got trips to the left, Thielen the wide receiver to the left, Epstein the lone receiver to the right. Back to pass, 3-step drop. That was intercepted. Down the left sideline and pushed out of bounds by the quarterback Bowers, and that hurts.
That does. They had 5 yards of cushion for the trips left and threw it back into the man coverage on the right. And the ball had to go a long way sideways to get to the receiver, and the Devil in pink did a nice job jumping the ball. It was out going a long way sideways.
That's going to bring up a 1st and 10 from the Sailors' 21-yard line for the Eagle Valley Devils. 1:20 left in this ball game. We are tied at 41. We need a miracle here by your Steamboat Sailors. Mosier, inside handoff over the left side. Cosette. There's flags all over the place. Sailors read that one. Blown for a loss. We've got penalty markers all over the place. It's going to be go against the Devils.
Freshman Chance Reynolds got rid of his blocker, came upfield, and shut the lane down, cut it in half. Same play Cosette scored on earlier. Chance came up and shut the door on him. Really nice job. And we get a little laundry bonus on top of it.
It's a 10-yard penalty. That's a big one, so it's going to push the ball back to the 30. 31-yard line. And
there's a little downside. You give them another play.
Yep, so that's going to be 1st and 20. They got to get all the way down to the 13-yard line for the first. Let's see if the Sailors can get a little defensive time. Defensive stand. 1 minute, clock rolling. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Mosier from the gun. Handoff over the left side. Cosette with it. He carries. He picks up about 7. And the clock is still ticking here with 45 seconds. Eagle Valley is going to call a timeout. They definitely used at least one, so that has got to be their second. Again, the scoreboard not helping me out.
No, yeah, that's
advanced metrics right there.
Well, I see 2 little 3s over there on the magic board, and I know that that's not timeouts remaining, because you're right, they've called at least 2, so maybe that was their third.
And maybe you're right. So Avs up 6-3 right now. They came storming back, 4:27 left. Bottom of the 9th right now, still 1-1 with 1 out. Dodgers up. Runner on second. Second down and 15 to go for the first. 45 seconds left in this game. Mosier has had some success throwing the ball. Doesn't look like they've got any timeouts left. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. 2 men in the backfield. Back to pass. Mosier bust out of the punt. rolling to his right, looking, and he's going to get out of bounds. He doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He does stop the clock, but he burns 9 seconds.
Yeah, they got that big-footed kicker. Maybe they're not too concerned about the distance.
You got a point.
Thing is he like that 500-yard hidden gorilla?
I mean,
or can he put it between the uprights?
Right, and that's over to the right hash mark right now. I mean, we're looking at almost a 50-yard field goal. 35, 45 at the very least, right?
Yeah, add 7, so 31, 38, 48.
And they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. 3rd down, 36 seconds left.
Hey, I sure hope Sailors have some of their calling timeout. No? Yep. Sailors going to call timeout, and I would hope that they would put somebody back there under those uprights.
Yeah, Epstein.
Because if that ball does not leave the field, it's live, and it can be returned.
Yep. You are tuned to KTYV Sports on FM at 105.7, also on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Thanks to Diego Effinger doing a wonderful job on the camera. You can watch this game on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Click on the Sailors icon. Scroll down to the football schedule. Find today's matchup against Eagle Valley. Click the watch link, and you, my friends, are cooking with gas. 36 seconds left in the game, 41-41. Eagle Valley lining up for a field goal on a 3rd down here and 15. Not sure why wouldn't you wait or at least try to run one more play?
Well, I got 4th and 15.
You've got 4th and 15. I'm just looking across. So here we go. You are probably correct.
No, the box says 3 and the box counts.
And that block. That's a live ball. Live ball. And so a huge play for your Sailors. 28 seconds left. They're going to get the ball at the 50.
Pretty darn close. 49-yard line.
Now, is it Sailors' ball? If it's, in fact, it's 4th down.
Blocked, kicked, recovered by the kicking team.
So that will bring up a 4th and a country mile.
Well, yeah, we're in 28-second Hail Mary territory.
Yep.
Now,
or they're going to punt. Looks like they're going to punt. But watch.
Yeah.
Come on, get back.
Yeah. Coach is telling him, get up and little poochie pooch.
Get away from it, boys.
Yeah. We got dads in the stands yelling, get away from the ball. John Henry, get away from that wheelbarrow. You know nothing about machinery. Okay, now talk about Hail Mary. 11 seconds. 1st and 10 on the 10.
Yeah, you take
not the good 10 either.
No, it's backed up. It's backed up to the goal line here. Ball inside the 10-yard line. I mean, do you take? There's 11 seconds left. There's no overtime in high school football.
Well, so we've got good mismatches. We've got a hotter than biscuits receiver who's caught everything thrown at him but one tonight, and they're laying off 10 yards from each of the receivers. Is that low and split far left?
No. And that's victory formation. They're going to just wind it down, take the tie on senior night.
What do they do in high school these days? They play to the tie? They don't do a California overtime and that stuff?
No overtime. I don't believe. So I believe that is the ball game, but I certainly could be wrong.
National Federation of High School rules. I don't know. They're huddling up.
Well, they used to be like
California overtime. Yeah?
We may get it. We may get an overtime here. So keep talking, Coach.
I think there's a website that'll tell us.
All right, so each team gets the ball from the 10-yard line. They each get 4 plays. We do have overtime here. And they're going to do a coin toss to see who gets the ball first, thanks to Mike Apple. Should be happy. Came back and won 6-3, so some positivity there. 1-1 the score. Dodgers, Red Sox, bottom of the ninth inning. 1 out, no men on. Wow, what a ball game, Coach.
So interesting overtime setup. And the pros in college, they exchange possessions, but you got to go a pretty long way. In high school, it's kind of a gimme putt with 4 plays, and I assume that if both teams score, because they each get a possession, then it ends in a tie.
Yep.
I know in the rugby world, there's a limited number of minutes you can play for juniors, and that's it. When you run out of time, you're out of time. And I would imagine the high school rules are similar here. 4 plays. So, I'm not sure I'd want to be either, Coach, and have to defend what the other has to offer. So you got, a hot Steamboat hand that's been hitting slants and deep runs, so that the 10-yard depth plus the end zone does not help Steamboat in that situation. And you got a 6'5", 230-pound fullback that had a couple successful runs for the Devils. That one is positively affected by the only 10-yard distance. So if I'm Steamboat defense, I am looking for that big old kid and bringing everybody upfield and taking my chances. If I've got to defend against Steamboat, I think I'm finding 2 kids and whatever moms I can get out of the stands to put on Low and Epstein.
Epstein's had a heck of a game here. Let's see what can happen. Big shout out, of course, to our sponsor, Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Give them a call if you've got friends coming to town for the Locals Connection discount at 970-879-8000. Also like to thank Mountain Mattress and Furniture, located on Loggers Lane, offering the best prices and service without leaving the valley. Shop local, sleep great. It'd be nice if they could put the competition to sleep right here.
I wouldn't want to miss this.
No, I just want to.
It's not like one of those action movies, man. I fall asleep in the theater. This is pretty cool.
No, I want the other team to fall asleep.
So here we go. You got the. It's kind of a really short wishbone with big fat bones in it for the Devils.
Well, they run the wishbone, but they're running it from the gun.
From the gun, yeah.
So this is what they've been doing all day. They've got receivers to the right and left, and a handoff to Cosette. He takes it to the outside, and he is
one play. He's in
1 play touchdown.
All right.
So do you go
for the extra point?
2 point conversion. Now they've got a pretty solid kicker. So that makes it 47-41 as we are in overtime here. It is not sudden death.
They have not needed a goal line stand from Steamboat. They've put it in every time they've gotten close down here. Looks like they are setting up for the kick.